Good morning. So, in the previous class, we discussed about the first chapter in the third unit, that is concept generation. So, in this concept generation, we already discussed the 5 steps of the concept generation. Okay, just I do a recapitulation. Okay, so to get the continuity for the for this concept selection chapter. So, the first step of the concept generation is clarification of the problem, getting the clear picture about the problem that we discussed in the first step. There we used two PDD techniques. One is known as black box and another one is known as problem decomposition. These are the two tools being used for complex problem, how that is going to be decomposed into. And the next step is search externally to get the more ideas for the improvement of the concept. We need to go to the outside the organization, that is known as search externally. We need to ask certain experts, we need to refer certain papers published, and also we need to refer certain patents. Okay, so like that we need to gather the information, that is called search externally. The third step is search internally. Even we have a competent people in the organizations, that is heads of the departments of all the organization, so they have to be brainstormed about the sparking ideas. Okay, we need to improve the idea which has been generated. And the fourth step is the exploring the whatever the ideas we got. Okay, the all searching internally, searching externally, and exploring the ideas. Okay, so in the fourth step we need to systematically explore all the ideas which have been generated by these steps of the concept generation. Okay, once it is being done, okay, we have lot of ideas, or the huge ideas, okay, in the hand. Okay, for example, okay, we are taking this idea generated, all these ideas which have been generated for the concept selection process. Okay, so again this concept selection process has got certain procedure. Okay, so before I start this concept selection, I give another example which has been given for the assignment. Okay, that is a syringe development for a doctors. Okay, for the doctors, for the hospitals. Okay, so the doctors who are using syringes for the patients, they have got certain requirements. Okay, the doctors certainly have got requirements about the syringe. Okay, that is, the syringe should be easily handling, and syringe should be used very easily. Okay, the handling and use both are different. Handling is nothing but the how safely they can keep it inside, they can take out, okay, they can keep it, store it properly, that is handling. Use is nothing but how easily they can inject a medicine into a patient, how easily. Okay, you can find sometimes we come across that we say that some of the doctors, okay, they are very hardly inject, okay, we get pain. Okay, there's some doctors, when they are injecting the medicines, we don't feel that they are injecting. Okay, that depends upon the syringe, what of syringe they use. Okay, if you go for a well designed, highly accurate and good quality product, okay, they don't give any pain when they inject the medicine into the body. So like that, how easily, okay, they can inject the medicine, and what will be the reliability of the dosage setting for the syringe, and also the dose metering accuracy, how accurately a measurement, because they need to draw a medicine from the bottle. Okay, so how accurately it measures, and the durability of the syringe, and the how ease of the manufacturing is also a requirement with respect to the manufacturer. It's also a requirement. Okay, then portability. Okay, it should be highly portable. Okay, they can easily keep it inside the pocket or inside the bag, and they can carry it out anywhere they want to carry. Okay, so that is called as the portability. If a small syringe is there, they can easily keep and they can easily carry. If the syringe is very big, it's very difficult to carry wherever they go. So these are all the requirements of the customers, that is nothing but the doctors in the hospital, for a syringe. Okay, then there's a challenge for the manufacturers. Okay, the medical equipment manufacturers. It's a big challenge how to develop a syringe to meet all these requirements of a doctors. Okay, so so in the book, okay, that is Product Design and Development, Ulrich, okay, they have given alternative various concepts, okay, developed, okay, for a syringe. Okay, you can refer the table exhibit 7.3. Various sketches they have given, various mechanisms have been used, various technologies have been used for the development of syringe. Totally they have developed around 7 concepts, 7 ideas, 7 ways, 7 approaches for a syringe. Okay, you can refer that. Okay, so why I am given 2 problems for your assignment? Because once you read the concepts of the concept generation and about the concept selection and apply those concepts or the steps for the handheld nailer for a carpenter and a syringe, development of a syringe for a doctors in the hospital. So if you adopt the structured process of product development for these 2 products, if you learn what are the PDD tools and techniques and approaches like black box, problem decomposition techniques, the concept generation tree, concept combination table. Okay, these are the tools and techniques you need to learn and you need to apply for these 2 products, hand nailer and the syringe. You will come to know that, okay, the steps and the procedure involved in developing any product in the market. Okay, in that context, okay, if you practice these 2 problems and you can apply the concept for any product, when you join in the industry, you can adopt the structured process of product development. That is the purpose I have given the assignment. Okay, you read, understand and write with a lot of sketches, alternative designs for these 2 products. Okay, so then come to the product selection chapter. So there again I go back, okay, the concept generation, where by using those 5 steps process, so we have a lot of ideas in the hand and lot of ideas in the mind. Okay, you refer the figure, for example, exhibit 7.4, table 7.4. Okay, you refer that funnel. So we have in the beginning, that is the generation of the ideas. So in the first left hand side of the funnel, we have 12 ideas in the concept generation, and this we are moving to the concept selection that I am going to discuss now. There all these 12 ideas gets reduced to certain ideas by adopting the concept selection process. The concept selection process has to be carried out by two ways. One is known as concept screening and concept scoring. Okay, we adopt these two techniques. These 12 ideas are being get reduced to the three ideas. Three ideas. And also I am going to explain you what is concept screening and what is concept scoring. Okay, so the three ideas which have been reduced in the concept selection process by adopting the procedure of concept screening and concept scoring. Okay, we are left with only three ideas with reference to the table 7.4 from the idea generation where we have 12 ideas. Now we have only three ideas after the concept selection process. Okay, after this we'll be coming across the third chapter. In the third unit will be the concept testing. Once we adopt the concept testing steps, we'll be at the end. Finally, we'll be having only one concept. Okay, see, in the third unit, first chapter, concept generation process, we have 12 ideas being generated, and by adopting the structured procedure of concept selection, now we have only three ideas in the hand. That is nothing but 12 ideas being reduced to three feasible ideas for the product development. Once we apply the third chapter in the third unit, that is concept testing, applying those structured steps, we are going to be retained with only one concept, one idea from all the 12 ideas. Okay, that concept is being used for complete product specification, product manufacturing. Okay, we need to have a detailed design, detailed analysis, okay, detailed documentation, detailed final product specification. Everything is to be completely designed after the concept testing. That is the final product which we are intended to design, manufacture and keep it to the market for the customer use. Okay, so this that table refers, understand. Okay, and there are many methods. The various teams of the product development teams in the various industries for their various products, okay, they use many methods or approaches. Okay, so the first one approach is known as external decision. Okay, the concepts are shown to the market. Okay, we need to ask them, you only finalize. Some chances there are some people, they leave it to the market to decide about the product. Okay, that is called as external decision. Next, product champion. Product champion is nothing but the concepts that turned over to the customer and the clients and other external identity for the selection. The same process, same as the first one. Okay, the product champions, that is influential members or the major people who are extensively using the product, a similar kind of product. For them we need to ask the can you choose the proper product for our development. Then intuition and multi-voting procedure and discussing the benefits and disadvantages of each concepts. And some people, they build a prototype and they test it and finally they come up to the conclusion. And also the decision matrices, they use the table, identify all the concepts, they select the parameters, then keep on marking it, rating it, then finally come up with the product which got more scores, that is going to be selected. So like this, the various methods or the approaches going to be used by various people, PDD teams in the market. That is nothing but various manufacturers for their product. Then many times I am telling you that we need to adopt the structured procedure for the product development that gives unimaginable benefits for the manufacturers. So one of the benefit is that they can develop a customer focused product because we are taking them as one of the important stakeholders of the organization. And the competitive design we can develop because we are putting so much of effort in the concept generation, concept selection, on all PDD approaches. Definitely we are able to design a competitive product in the market. Then reduce time to the product introduction. Product introduction is nothing but how fast we can develop, we can design, develop, manufacture and release to the market. So that time is also less because we are using a structured process, a systematic process for the product development. Then effective group decision making. Yes, you are involving the groups at the micro level, experts, outside customers, and inside experts, all heads of the departments who have spent their life in the industry. They have got rich experience about the product development. They are able to give a proper idea generation, improvement for the concepts. Okay, definitely at the end we are arriving with a effective design, a good design. Okay, that is called as the effective group decision making in the product development. And next, documentation of the decision process. So we have decided we need to document, okay, for the verification, okay, that we need to follow. So these are all the methods, these are all the benefits we're going to get by adopting the structured practice of product development. Then I already told you that the concept selection, it involves two steps. The first step is known as concept screening. The second one is concept scoring. Then you can ask me, sir, what is the difference between them? Okay. See, the concept selection is going to be done in two ways. One is concept scoring and concept screening and scoring. The concept screening is the rough initial concepts are evaluated relative to the common reference concept using some table called as screening matrix. Okay, we need to screen the whatever the concept which have been developed by the concept generation. That is nothing but, as I told you that with reference to that table, we have 12 ideas in the hand, 12 concepts in the hand. These 12 ideas are going to be screened by using the table called as concept selection matrix. Okay. So the purpose of screening is the reduction of ideas to some feasible ideas and eliminating unnecessary or unfeasible ideas from the idea generation. That is concept screening. Okay. Then concept scoring. In the concept screening, we might have been reduced from 12 ideas to 8 ideas, and 8 ideas going to be reduced to 4 ideas or 5 ideas after concept scoring. Concept scoring is the detailed analysis of the feasible solutions which have been evaluated from the concept screening process. This is what the difference between concept screening and concept scoring. Concept screening is an approximate evaluation, approximate, not detailed evaluation. Even though that we can eliminate unfeasible solutions and we can keep only feasible solution. It's not in detail screening. Okay, so it is just a scanning process. Okay, you know that when the doctors, they wanted to identify a clear problem in the body, a body is going to be, in the beginning, rough is scanning. After that, they'll send the patient for the RMI. Okay, the whole body is completely scanned. Okay, whole body is completely scanned so that they get the clear, detailed picture about the all parts and the issues with each part. That is called as RMI. Okay, so the concept scoring is that kind of detailed analysis of the issues or the concepts. Then, so we need to discuss what are the steps involved in concept screening. So we have 5 steps in the concept screening. The first step is preparation of the selection of the matrix. The second step is rating of the concepts. And the third step is ranking the concept. And the fourth step is combine and improve the concepts. And fifth step is select one or more of the concepts. And the sixth step is reflect on the results on the process. Results on the process. So the first step, concept screening. Concept screening, the first step of the concept screening is preparation of the selection matrix. Okay, you refer the table 7.5 of the PDD by Ulrich. We have rows and columns, and in the first column we need to put the selection criteria for the product, and the top from A to G that represents the various concepts which has been identified for syringe development. Okay, so by like this we need to prepare a selection matrix table, and we need to write down all the criteria for the product selection. Okay, for example, take a syringe. Okay, we have evaluated around 8 ideas, and we have a selection criteria that ease of handling, ease of use, and reliability of setting, dosage metering accuracy, durability, ease of manufacturing, and portability. These are the requirements of the customer or the doctors in the hospital for the syringe development. These are all the selection criteria for the product development of syringe for the medical equipment manufacturing company. So, and we have alternatives at the right hand side of the table. So this is known as concept selection. This is known as the preparation of selection matrix. The second step is the rating of the concepts. Okay, so while doing rating, we have a reference concept. With respect to that reference benchmark concept, we call it as, with reference to that, we need to rate the other concepts, A to B, C, D, E, G, H concepts. Okay, that is known as the rating. then how the rating is going to be performed? Okay, so this rating is going to be performed. We need to use three symbols. Okay, the first one is better than. We need to use plus symbol for better than, and we need to use 0 if it is same as, and if we need to use minus if it is worse than the benchmark concept. I repeat, plus is used for if the concept is better than the benchmark concept, and 0 is to be used if the concept is same as the benchmark concept, and minus symbol is used if the concept is worse than the benchmark concept. Okay, these three symbols are to be used. Understand? So go to the table 7.5. You know that there are three symbols. We can use plus, we can use 0, we can use minus. Using the zeros, plus and minus, depending upon the selection criteria, we need to tabulate the matrix for each concept in comparison with the basic benchmark concept. So by doing this rating, we need to fill up. You see the table 7.5. So they completely filled with zeros, minus and pluses. Okay, they have been rated for all the concepts which have been given in the book. Okay, after that we need to sum up all the pluses and all the zeros and all the minuses. Okay, as shown in the table. So this is known as the rating the concept. Okay, then third step is rank the concept. Rank the concept is nothing but we need to obtain the net score for all the concepts in comparison with the benchmark concept. Okay, you see the table. Okay, the net score for the product has been given as 2, -1, -2, 0, 1, 0, 0 at the end, G, 0. So the net score for the product A, master cylinder A, has got highest weightage 2, and the next product E, swash ring, okay, which has got a score of 1, and others have zeros and -1. We have to neglect. Okay, so we need to the net score of the product A is 2. Okay, that is the highest score. So for that we need to mark as 1, rank number 1. And the next one is E, swash ring, that is has got the net score 1. It should be ranked as 2, and remaining 3, and which has got negative -1, they have to be marked as 6, 7, something like that. Okay, this is known as ranking. This is the process has to be adopted for ranking the concept. Then the fourth step is combine and improve the concept. Sometimes there are chances we can combine two concepts. Okay, there are 7 to 8 concepts, 12 concepts. We can combine any two and we can get the better results than the individual concepts. So like that we can think of combining some of the concepts and come up with a new concept in the fourth step. Then fifth step is select one or more concepts. Okay, so at the end we need to identify which are the feasible concepts. Okay, with reference to the table 7.4. now concept screening has been done. Okay, the totally out of 12 ideas gets converted to 6 ideas after undergoing through the concept screening. So then the last step of the concept screening is reflect on the results and the process. We need to brainstorm the people from the first step to the last step and decide which are the feasible solutions for the next process. Okay, that is known as for the concept scoring.